Yes, yo, Wet MC right there, Ijoya. You know what day it is. Yes, that moment in the week where Friday is close enough to dream about and still far enough to make you sigh.
But not to worry, we've got the perfect fix as Throwback Thursday on ESplash, and you already know what that means. Good vibes, old school gems, unforgettable fashion moments, and a whole lot of nostalgia.
Yes, whether it's a dance move that ruled the streets or a movie scene that's forever etched in our hearts, we are bringing it all back today because the past had vibes and we are here for it.
So buckle up because we're taking you on a feel-good ride down memory lane. And of course, we want you to be part of the fun too, and this is your favorite throwback blog, ESplash, where memories meet music and magic.
And of course, you can join the show live on www.tvcentertainment.tv or hit us up on all our socials. And do not forget to keep up with all our behind-the-scenes goodness on our Instagram fan page, with it as ESplash_TVC. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Royal Highness and His Flyness. I go by the name King OJ, but you can call me OJ. That's what it is. It is what it is.
It is what it is. In His Flyness. I like your hair.
You already know.
Eh?
You already know.
I like your top.
You already know.
Cannot open your mouth one day and say, thank you. Which one is, you already know? If it doesn't say you already know, it will say, I already know. Or it will say, I woke up like this.
Better recognize that.
Hey, go, don't bring new one.
That's what it is.
Hey, when do you start better recognize that?
Better recognize that.
Hey, who will save me from this King OJ like this? Anyway, guys, you know my name already. My name is Catherine. You know me as Lady Cat, have real hotness. Queen Cat, have real hotness. Kit Kat the person, not a chocolate, because chocolate and caramel, ooh. Kitty Kata, Kate of the Kate cruise, baby. Ooh.
Yes, sir, that's what's up, ladies and gentlemen. And I hope you came prepared because today's show is packed with loads of excitement as we bring you the hottest updates from the world of entertainment. All right, yes, let's talk about, it's now time for the entertainment news, and we start off with this one. A crazy one. Speed Darlington sparks outrage, says viral rape claim was just promo. Controversial Nigerian entertainer Speed Darlington, also known as Akpi, is under fire after a viral live stream where he claimed to have had sex with a 15-year-old girl, but now is backpedaling, saying it was all a stunt to sell his new song. The singer took to social media to clarify, stating that he was not being honest and only said that to generate controversy. Fans, followers have been upset at me for making a video saying that I bleeped a 15-year-old. This video is for all of you. I'm an artist. I need controversy to eat. If your name isn't relevant, you don't get booked. Simple. Nobody books someone who isn't trending, and I have a new song and the song is about sex. In a follow-up video, Speedy claimed that his alleged confession was only for the purpose of selling his new track amid the controversy that would follow. This is my genre. I don't do Christian music, so when I drop songs about sex, I need content to push it. That's what I was doing, so don't give it more light than it's supposed to have. Okay? If any of you are offended, apologies. If a million people want to be artists, you have to stand out and you have to be controversial. Yes, that's what you see me doing in the video. Selling my market, and that's all it is. I hope you all understand, end quote. He added that the confession was fake and meant to generate buzz, writing, and I quote, "If you are not relevant, you don't get booked. I don't do Christian music. I drop sex songs. I need hype. That's all it was," end quote. But fans and the public aren't buying it. The video has sparked massive outrage, with many calling for his arrest. The Domestic and Sexual Violence Agency, DSVA, has since weighed in, confirming the issue is being investigated.
Yeah, this was trending over the weekend, and Speed Darlington, even though he came out to reiterate that he has recalled the statement and he didn't mean it, he was just saying it to trend, but this already went far. Because I'm like, how do you come on Instagram Live and say you slept with a 15-year-old, she was bleeding? It was even his face, like there was no remorse. Like, people that work in the hotel, you don't know how they do it. You even one time you slept with a 15-year-old, she was bleeding, and you had to call them to clean it out. How do they clean up? How do they do all those things? When you work in hotel, your eyes see things and everything. And I'm like, how? Even though he has recalled it, someone brought back a video of him from 2022 where he said, clearly stated that he slept with a 16-year-old girl. And that time, people didn't really take it serious. People just swept it under the carpet.
They took it as a joke.
Yes, but now that this happened, they've brought back that video from 3 years ago. And that is another underage. And then I woke up this morning to see a video by Isaac Fayoshe, the businessman who claims that he said he's in Dubai, but that today there's a young girl who is 15-year-old and underage who claims that she's going to the police station today with her mother to write a statement that she's the underage girl that Speed Darlington slept with. So now he's claiming it's a joke, but we're hearing that the person or the supposed person involved is going to file a police report. So if it's a joke, how come there's someone with receipts? With evidence.
There's even a separate clip of a couple of ladies trying to get into his house when he was threatening them with knife. That's even another situation of a woman saying, why are you sending messages to my underage daughter? And they were trying to come into the apartment it was, and he was threatening them back, telling them that they are trying to invade his privacy. So it just be like, say, templates done already there already.
So I don't know. Akpi has just, I don't know. I feel like there was a foundation already laid that people had been pouring cement. And right now, he just bought the blocks.
Now you cast yourself.
He just bought the blocks, the bricks, to just build that house. And now it's a ripple effect because a lot of people are coming out. Different videos, different receipts are coming out. And he is claiming that it was just a joke to promote his song. Okay. But there are receipts. So I don't know. I'm just going to keep my fingers crossed, sit on the fence, and watch this one play out because even celebrities came out to say a lot. Uriel put on her Instagram story saying that if she decides to talk, the day she's going to set ring lights and talk about this thing that Akpi said that they're not going to hear the end of it. Even DJ Big N called him out saying that why would a man, a grown man, do things like that? That this is what happens when you just take random people and make them popular.
It's even the people that were... I think we tend to take some things as screws and some things don't make sense as screws.
Yeah.
The people that were laughing under the comment section when he was doing the live. Okay.
I'm like, nah, bro. Like, you know, the thing is, people who do not really attach importance to things when it doesn't concern them. Because there are times that I have seen in different situations, people say things. And when I look at them and say, oh, if it was your sister or your brother this happened to, they'll say, no, I won't take it. But you want to take it for someone else? No. I feel like people need to learn to put themselves in people's shoes when there are major situations happening before they open their mouth to talk. Singer CK shocks fans with surprise proposal post on Instagram. Nigerian Afrobeat star CK sent social media into a frenzy after posting a photo that appeared to show him proposing to a woman named Mona, sparking a wave of shock, speculation, and excitement among fans. The photo shared on CK's official Instagram page showed the singer on one knee in front of a romantic beachfront setup complete with rose petals, candles, and a glowing sign that read, "Will you marry me?" The lady in the picture, visibly emotional, stood under a heart-shaped arc adorned with red roses as CK held out a ring box. The singer's caption was short but powerful, "Together forever." While some fans rushed to congratulate him, others expressed confusion, questioning whether the proposal was real or simply a scene from an upcoming music video. Many noted CK's known flair for cinematic visuals and romantic themes in his music, suggesting that the post could be a teaser for a new project. So far, CK has not released any additional information or clarified the nature of the post, leaving fans speculating and eagerly awaiting his next move. Oh my God, Cruise Master, don't talk.
CK, well done.
As we see what you're doing.
I think I'm amongst those people that believe this is from a music video.
Yes.
Because CK's AKA is Africa's #1 boyfriend, if I'm not mistaken. So maybe that era, because I heard it's no longer with Warner Music, that contract ended. So this is my own conspiracy theory. So CK used to be Africa's #1 boyfriend.
Yeah.
So that era is done. Now there's a new era, maybe it's under another label or his own imprint. So he now wants to be the married guy or the lover guy that is sticking to one person. So this is for a music video. That's my own theory. This is for a music video that wants to proclaim to the world that, oh, I am the lover boy now. I'm not for everybody. I'm for one person. Now music video they shoot CK.
So when I went on Instagram and saw this picture, I was like, this is a music video. Because we've seen it time and again happen with a lot of Nigerian celebrities, especially male celebrities.
It was even crazy, Charles Okocha, when that proposal. I was amongst the people that said
yeah, it was a music video or movie.
Or what, but yeah, they shamed me. But this one, this CK zone, this one. Now music video.
But what if it's real? What if it turns out to be real?
It should be with the
But when I actually saw it, I was like, now music video. And then most of the comments, the first set of comments I saw were like, is this a movie? As CK started acting, or is it a music video? But let's just keep our fingers crossed and see what it is. And if it's a music video, of course, we're gonna play it on ESplash.
And the title of the song is Together Forever.
Oh, gee, because they wrote Together Forever.
That's the title of the song. Or maybe the upcoming project.
Hey.
Or the upcoming project will be titled Will You Marry Me?
Or Marry Me. Marry Me. Because, you know, we've been saying that we need more songs for weddings.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe this is Marry Me, his way to tap into the wedding market.
You want to collect him in the Kulu market. Okay, yeah, I just had to do that. On to the next entertainment story. Hugh Jackman's ex-wife Deborah files for divorce. After nearly 2 years of separation, Australian actress and director Deborah Lee Furness has officially filed for divorce from Hollywood superstar Hugh Jackman, marking the quiet end of a 27-year marriage that once captured hearts worldwide. According to Daily Mail, the divorce filing was submitted in New York on May 23, with all major details, spousal support, child expenses, and future plans completely ironed out behind the scenes. And guess what? There will be no messy courtroom drama, even though there was reportedly some back and forth about finances. Both parties have come out of the situation financially secure, with mutual respect and a united front for their 2 adopted children. This comes after reports in January hinted that things could turn sour due to the absence of a prenup, a risky move, especially with a fortune estimated at $250 million. Now, months after fans watched the Wolverine stars stroll hand in hand with Broadway actress Sutton Foster, Deborah Lee has stepped forward with grace, strength, and spiritual reflection. In an emotional statement to Daily Mail, she addressed the heartbreak with wisdom, saying, and I quote, "My heart and compassion goes out to everyone who has traversed the traumatic journey of betrayal. I believe in a higher power and that even adversity is leading us to our greatest good," end quote. She described the end of her marriage as both painful and liberating, emphasizing growth over bitterness, saying, and I quote, "Returning to yourself and living within your own integrity, values, and boundaries is liberation and freedom," end quote. And in true mature queen fashion, she dropped the final gem, saying, and I quote, "None of this is personal. We are drawn to people to learn lessons and heal the broken parts of ourselves. I remain grateful," end quote. The final judgment is now only awaiting a judge's signature. So it's a wrap.
It is a wrap. It's just really, really scary for a lot of single people, because this is a conversation that's come up in recent times over the years, and is a conversation that would never end. People saying, okay, so every time you're like, oh, these people are perfect together, these people have been together for years, and suddenly you hear there is a divorce. And we're like, but we thought all was well. And this is where they say, do not use other people as a benchmark for yourself.
Okay.
Do what works for you, because they've been married for 27 years, and suddenly we're hearing this and that, and after 2 years of separation, they're divorced. So I just wish them the best, and I'm happy that Deborah was able to come out with that statement that, yes, it was painful, but it's also liberating. Painful in the sense that he felt that he cheated on her, or he had someone else on the side, but liberating in the fact that now she can live her life as a single lady and move on with life. But it can't be the same, because you've been married to someone for 27 years and now you're single again. Being thrust back into the single market.
Yeah.
What
I just picked from all of this, they've made sure that it's not going to be messy, because there was no prenup.
Yes,
which is amazing.
That's good.
Because when you don't sign prenup, this one is wanting this share, this one is wanting this one is wanting that, and they've been able to amicably settle all the differences and not make it messy, which is good.
Yeah,
They
amazing.
go their separate ways. She's sounding like that past is terrible in her life, so she has moved on to greater
She
things.
doesn't want to remember.
But
Oh, you rappers. I've moved on to greater things.
We wish them the very best, definitely.
All right, and that's all we can take on the entertainment news today. We will be back shortly after this timeout. Keep it locked, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Social View, so get ready to release the bad vibes with great laughter as we explore the most outrageous moments from the world of social media. And when I'm talking about the bad vibes, Arsenal fans are still crying.
Hey.
Man U fans are still crying.
Hey.
Yeah, so right now what I've been trying to do is avoid clubs that didn't win anything this season, by the way. Shout out to the club which I support, which is Chelsea Football
King
Club.
OJ.
We have completed football already. We just decided to go for the Conference League and just put like a full stop. So
On top conference.
London is blue, and London and Chelsea Football Club is the only club that's won it all. There's no football club that can do it.
Why
I know some people are saying conference look bad.
Why are you not doing this show with Honeypot today?
Like, I can't stoop so low and have conversations with people from clubs that haven't won anything. Yeah. So this Social View today, ladies and gentlemen, is dedicated to Chelsea Football Club.
Wow.
Are you guys ready? Let's start with the first one. Yeah, David Imodu says, Chelsea fans right now after securing their Champions League spots and winning the Conference League. Take a look.
We are extremely happy. We are extremely happy. I don't know whether you can define the word extremely. We are extremely happy.
Do you know why this is very funny to me, OJ? Do you remember last week, the Social View that was dedicated, the skin that was dedicated to Man U fans?
So we are just extremely happy because we qualified for the Champions League and we went to win the Conference League. Another one. And David Imodu says, Chelsea fans to Arsenal fan and Man United fans right now.
Ha.
Oh, international call. You don't know. Oh my God. Oh.
Wait, so Chelsea fans have qualified for Champions League, yeah?
Nobody expected it.
Wait now, quick question. Will you guys be on the first side of the table or the second side this year?
How do you mean, on the Premier League table or on the Champions League table?
All of the tables. You people are always on the fence.
No, we wrapped up the Premier League fourth place.
So last year, the last one was good, but this year I hope you guys will do better because now that you won the conference club, the conference cup, you better do better.
We always do good.
You always do good.
Arsenal fans, your coach Arteta has been coaching you people that hasn't won anything. Enzo Maresca just came for the first season. For the first season, Enzo Maresca qualified for the Champions League, won the Conference League. Man U, let's never talk about Man U fans.
Wow.
On to the next one. Rival fans who went to P at 1-0 only to come back to 2-1. Fans like me.
This is not what the man do. It can be possible. Oh, this is not what the man do. It can be possible.
This thing we just watched, do you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of Sheon and Mien this morning. Sheon is the head of the creative department, and he faced Mien like this, held his hand this morning, and was praying for him and said, calm down. Do you know that things will happen for you? Do you know when Mien left? Someone told Sheon that, go and pray because you just touched bad luck.
Yeah, Mia is an Arsenal fan, our sports journalist.
Oh my
it's
word.
bad luck because as at 1-0, this was exactly what happened. He recorded me and my facial expression, hoping to use it eventually, but we'll come shock them later. The food rival fans were cooking after Chelsea conceded in the first half.
Oh my word.
You are cooking, Abby. Anthony, and of course, Isco, real Betis player, in the second half because everybody was saying, Anthony will win his Conference League. Isco, bad guy, we kill all of you.
Wahala.
Look at them during the match.
Oh my word. Oh my God. This is Major Cruz.
Next, Amorim, that's Manchester United coach, who I don't care about, is asking Sancho when is he coming back. Sancho, who is on loan to Chelsea Football Club, actually scored the third goal yesterday. And his coach from Man U, that did not win anything. That finished 16 and 17. I cannot even remember because they are irrelevant.
Hey.
He's asking the player when is he coming back. Will
Sancho
go back to Man U or not?
Ha. me.
That's Sancho telling Amorim that me leave Jesus and follow Satan. God forbid. How will you leave Chelsea Football Club that qualify for the Champions League? They just won the Conference League. But Sancho, we will retain you.
Hey, King OJ, your DM today.
Only time will tell. This is for Chelsea fans, no. We're celebrating, we're not bragging, no. When you ask your stingy man who is a Chelsea fan for money this period, I don't like this one, but let's check it out.
I got it for you.
Thank you. Okay, OJ, should I send my account details?
So if you know, no, I can't hear you. So if you know a Chelsea fan, a dedicated Chelsea fan, we're happy right now.
Hey.
So you can set your demands. They will answer you.
So guys, you can go to @KingOJ on Instagram, enter his DM and ask him for anything right now. He's actually in a very, very good mood.
I cannot hear you. Don't enter my DM.
But you heard me, right?
My account
you
is
heard
locked.
me.
So
you will know.
So on that note, ladies and gentlemen, from a Chelsea fan to my various Chelsea fans out there, just feel free to brag and celebrate. We've won it all. Congratulations to us. We finished the Premier League 4th place, qualified for Champions League, and of course, we won the Conference League. We have won football.
And you're not bragging, you're celebrating.
In words of Mr. P, anything European Cup, Chelsea Football Club has won it. London is blue. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a wrap on today's episode of Social View. We'll be back shortly with our guests. Yeah, let's go.
Switching things, guys, we have joining us this afternoon to tell you something special. A Nigerian rapper known for fusing global hip-hop sounds with African rhythms. As a leader of Nigeria's hip-hop revival, his commitment to authenticity and originality has seen him inspire a new generation of artists. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make welcome to the show, Ladipo!
I like my introduction.
Yeah. First and first, what do you think about what we have right here? Because the last time you came to TBC,
yes.
it wasn't here.
I've been coming to TVC for years. You know, this music thing hasn't just been yesterday.
Yeah,
and
of course.
Yes. I want to apply this to my career, believing that in the future something like this is waiting. But this is beautiful.
Thank you very
building.
much.
Yes,
Well done, TVC.
Yeah,
Before I
great
go
to have
further
you here.
What club do you support? Let me know if I can continue this struggle.
Liverpool.
They never walk alone, so you have to be
I just want
beside
to know
him.
if OJ has anything else to say. Okay.
You have to be with him. He
I
never
like
walks alone.
I like the quiet that I'm here. Yeah. Beautiful season. Beautiful season. What team do you support again, OJ? Remind me again.
Leave me.
I thought you were just bragging.
Ladipo, we just completed football.
Oh,
I thought you were just bragging.
So let me be.
Oh, you sound like a Chelsea fan.
Now what?
Sounding like a Chelsea fan. That's how they talk. Talking about old things.
Oh, wow.
Old things.
You made your match today.
Yeah, let's focus on normal things
Oh, now you want to focus
Let's not talk
after you
about
took
football.
us
Let's
back.
talk about new things.
Yeah. Now let's talk about why you're basically here
Yes,
for
the
the
reason you're
Made
here.
Africa Loved by the World campaign,
Yes.
which celebrates great things. Which
Yeah.
celebrates African creatives shaping global culture. How do you feel being part of this one, being featured in this 5th edition? Right?
Yes, 5th edition, exactly. I feel good. You know, it's always great to be spotlighted. It's always great to be acknowledged.
Yeah.
And like for me to be seen as one of the African creatives doing something special, of course, I appreciate it. And no less, you know, Meta and the people involved with it. I see myself as an ambassador, so I'm happy.
Yeah, so this particular campaign brings together creatives from music, dance, animation, photography, and film. What was it like collaborating with, you know, Fatboy Animations to bring your story to life? And how did that creative partnership reflect the theme, where culture meets connection?
Well, Fatboy Studios, they're based out in Kenya, I believe. And it's a guy, I can't remember, his name Michael? Yes, and he's what I really liked the most about it was the conversation we had to have to bring it to life. Because I'm rapping, I'm writing lyrics, and then he's taking that and he's animating that. And that, it sounds easy, but it's not straightforward. You have to have some kind of understanding of what each person does and what will look good animated. So I'm thinking about that when I'm writing, and then he has to figure out how to take what I've said, which sometimes is more poetic than anything, and bring it to life. So I think that was really fun for me. I've never done that before. And so it's interesting that they're making African creatives show their creativity while doing something out of their comfort zone.
We like that.
So I really enjoyed the process.
I love it.
We like that. Talking about Meta and of course Facebook, how has Facebook itself helped you reach audiences beyond this local community, and how has it changed the way you share your crafts, engage with fans, and collaborate with others too? Like you talked about the Fat Boy collaboration.
What's the coolest thing about it is that Facebook at first was just a way to keep in touch with friends. That's how I used it normally. And then I started making music, I started doing my thing. And you know, I used to post as Ladipo on my Facebook, and then for a long while I just left it. And then a couple of songs later, I go back and I'm like, I had
What's happening?
300,000 followers on Facebook. And it just showed how people quickly found me, connected with me, even when I wasn't being so active. And now just seeing that, I was like, okay, I have to talk to the people that I've now connected with. And I think you asked a question about culture and connection. I think the in-between word is relatability. Culture is put out there by what we do, how we talk, what we eat, what we like to dance to. And then other people in the world, even though they didn't grow up the same way, they can relate to certain things. They can relate to the happiness you feel. They can relate to the fact that it's family. They can relate to so many things. And that is what brings connection. You know what I mean? So like, to be honest, that's the heart of music. Too, you may not know what I'm talking about in that whole rap, but you can relate when I say, they enter your eye like 4 lashes. You're like, lashes, they enter my eye sometimes.
Of course.
And then you can relate and then you can connect. So, I mean, it's all connected.
Amazing.
And you look nice as an animation. Like, animation fine, oh.
Now, many young Africans, they look up to you as a role model, definitely. What advice would you give to emerging creatives trying to build their global presence?
Global presence?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you know, nobody does it alone.
Okay.
You need people around you, and I think choosing people who have your time is key. A lot of times you want to choose that person that worked with that other guy that also blew, but you want to look in your own circle and think of the person that's always checking in, who always says, oh, you did that and that was dope, and is interested and has your time. Those are the kind of people that you need as team members, because I've realized you want to surround yourself with people who are smarter than you in the position you need them to be in. And that is how you go from here to here, because going global is about scaling up. Yeah, so surround yourself with a team, people that are like-minded.
All people are jotting things down.
As in, don't say we didn't do anything for you on the show. So African music, film, and art are dominating the global stage, as we can see at all the award ceremonies, when it comes to film festivals, when it comes to music awards, when it even comes to anything African. The world is watching. They want to be involved. So where do you think African creativity is heading in the next, let's say, 5 to 10 years?
I think, you know, now it's a growing curiosity. I think by then it will be really embedded in the global culture, you know, because you have to understand that, okay, people like it, but think about this. Now there's a 5-year-old who is growing up on African culture, Nigerian culture, South African culture being a staple. So what is that 5-year-old going to be when they're 25 or 30? By then they will have grown up with it. It's one thing to see it now and like it. It's another thing to grow up on something. So there's somebody in, I don't know, Singapore who's growing up on Nollywood. And so I see in 10 years it being a very well-established, you know, commodity in the global space. Right now, some friends of mine, they went to Cannes Film Festival and they got this special mention. That's a major thing. His debut film, his name is Akinola Davis.
Yeah.
Oh,
you know?
And Wale Davis.
And Wale Davis. Those are my bros. And you know, they got a special mention. That is Cannes Film Festival saying, we recognize your debut film. And they're Nigerian, 100%.
True that.
You know, so to me, it's from Lagos. So to me, that's what we're going to start to see. We're going to start to see Nigerians and Africans as executives all over the world pushing what they know to be fantastic and top quality content. And we've changed the PR of Nigeria. When I was younger, we were known for other things.
But now it's different.
Yeah, we're global, baby.
Exactly.
It's different.
As you can see, recently, Facebook continues to introduce new tools for creators, and these features have been most valuable for growing your audience and collaborating with others, right?
Yes.
Have you used any of those tools?
That's what I'm starting to get into. My manager is right there. We've been talking about, okay, so what's the next step? How can we continue to, you know, communicate and connect with like my Facebook audience that is growing and growing? So that's something I'm really excited to like get into. You know, so maybe the next time we see, I have more of what I've done with it. But now I'm just excited to start working with it. It's like a new toy.
Definitely loving this. Is there any other thing you would like to share with us? We noticed that there was a collaboration with Style Plus.
Yes.
Where did that come from? How did that come about?
No, so first and foremost, yes, there's a song out called Olufumi, The Missing Recipe. It's my remake, my remix, whatever you want to call it, of Style Plus's classic song. And it just started as a freestyle. You know, we put out me freestyling, we sampled Style Plus, and we put out a freestyle. And then they heard it, and then they loved it.
Ooh.
And they now said that, oh yeah, now let's make this bigger. They now send me their vocals. And I don't mean just Shifi and Zio, but Tunde as well.
Tunde that is...
You that would be lovely.
You know, so they did that, and then we put it out, and people are hitting me up saying, thank you so much. I never thought we'll see Tunde, Zil, and Shifi again,
together,
you know, together. And then people are saying, oh, it sounds so good. And to me, to get that is really amazing because I know what that song was for me.
Yeah.
So to me, it's just a special moment. Everybody, look for me. The Missing Recipe is out right now. Make sure you check it out.
Yeah, it is. I love it. I love everything about that.
Thank you.
And I love your progress. I love how you started with Feel Alright, all the way down to where you are right now. Like during the lockdown.
Yes.
That particular song, the one with Simi,
Know
You, that just got a lot of people going, especially on TikTok.
Yeah,
I did one of the trends too.
Oh,
I jumped on it.
I think we did part 2, right?
We did part 2
they did
as well.
part 2.
Yeah, for Simi's album, Know You Too.
It was blown. It was blown. You had to do part 2. And then you being here right now for this 5th edition and then still talking about this visuals that we just saw, the Olufumi recipe, the missing recipe.
The Missing Recipe,
yes.
exactly.
So what else are we expecting from Ladipo?
Well, to be honest, I'll tell TVC is going to be the first one to find. I'm going to drop a new song in beginning of June. It's called Fola Shade. And this is, I never thought I'd be the artist that have a song that's a woman.
Somebody's name.
I'm telling you, I always used to say, well, how many
Quick question, who is Fola
I'm
Shade in your life? Or who was Fola Shade?
Do you know who I think Fola Shade is?
Who?
It's somebody that is the crown. You know what I'm saying? That the crown on your head. I feel like you know, people you have to understand, if you're a king, it's because there's a woman that's allowing you to be that.
Tell
That's
them.
allowing you
Tell
to
them,
be that.
tell them.
Yeah, you know, so for real, I feel like the Fola Shade in your life is the one that's letting you be seen. Yeah. Captain, you have to listen to it.
I will listen to it.
Don't have any choice.
We would even play for it when the video comes out.
But you knew that.
Just send us a video.
Yeah.
So, any other thing, Meta, ChatGPT, and Meta, Facebook, anything you want to say?
Well, what I really want to say is I've been working. It's really cool to link with Meta on this. It's really cool to be recognized. It's really cool that these kind of programs are happening for African creatives. I've always felt like African creatives are the ones that are going to reignite the economy, the GDP, bring new PR to the country, you know. And I feel like now is the time. Now is the time. And I'm working on an album. I hope it's out this year.
Yay.
And it's just a way to say and tell the audience base that you can win here too. Anybody who's paying attention to me, I'm an example.
So you knew that?
Yeah, for real.
All right, thank you so much for coming on the show today. It was a pleasure to have you here. And guys, you're not left out. It was a pleasure to have you watch the show today. We hope you had an amazing time. It's been the Throwback Thursday edition of ESplash on TVC. And we had OJ in the building, Ladipo in the building, and Lady Cat says goodbye.
Now, this is the original.
This is the original.
Before the missing link.
For the business, this is the original. Enjoy
When
it.
I did, I'll be the one take care of you.